Gauss, Gauss, however you want to pronounce it. You want info, I got info. I'm going to make a video going into detail about the insurgents, but first I want to talk about our boy Gauss. I am quite sure that you are very aware of what this guy looks like and what his abilities are, but the game actually tells us quite a bit about his early life and how he became the way he is. Gauss was born in the early days of the colony on Enoch and lost his parents at the tender age of 5. He most likely had a different name, but that is surely lost to time. Gauss blamed the Enoch Colonization Authority, or the ECA, for their deaths, and fought alongside the insurgent movement. The pain and suffering that was the birthright of Enoch created a hateful and violent young man, and for many years he fought in the never-ending war against the ECA. One fateful day, a storm powered by the anomaly hit him and his platoon, and he emerged reborn as the altered Gauss. I use the term reborn because either immediately or over time after becoming an altered, Gauss's personality and physicality would significantly change. When a human becomes an altered, their psyche is put through a ton of stress, and aspects of their personality are drastically changed. Negative emotions and qualities are enhanced, while positive traits are muted. As a side note, this might be why our Outrider is so aggressive and quick to kill. Just because they look normal doesn't mean they haven't been mentally changed. Just a quick thought. Now, back to Gauss. Gauss was reborn as an altered with a changed personality and a twisted and corrupted body, and was given the ability to harness and manipulate electromagnetic energy. As soon as he realized what had happened, Gauss flew into a rage and began a path of slaughter against the ECA, causing them to lose much ground in the region known as Eagle Peaks. Since the altered are the leaders of the insurgents, Gauss's rebirth acted as a sort of promotion for him, since no one in the insurgents except for another altered would dare to challenge him. Gauss would lead insurgents against the ECA, although the exact amount is unknown. It is also unknown if Captain Raynaud and any of the other insurgents that we have fought against were under Gauss, or were there by order of someone else. Regardless, Gauss would help capture the solar tower. From a strategic standpoint, the solar tower was extremely important, as it had a high vantage point that looked over much of the vast battlefield. It was also very close to Rift Town, which was potentially the last bastion of the ECA. Gauss taking that position presented a massive problem for the ECA, as it also disrupted their trade routes significantly. Shira would send over 100 men to try and retake the position, and as you can see, they had complications retaining their alive status, I guess you could say. Gauss would keep the place until we, the invincible and indestructible, unless we're farming for legendaries, Outrider, would show up. We would fight him, and we would win. Gauss is a prime example of how most of the altered ended up, and it's a miracle we didn't join them. His death allowed us to retake a key position for the ECA, and it also allowed crucial trading of resources to resume. It is said that in Enoch, guns are as plentiful as bread used to be on Earth, which means that if we hadn't defeated Gauss, the people we see in Rift Town most likely would have starved to death. Killing Gauss also removed another altered from the ranks of the insurgents, which is pretty important since, like I said, the altered act as leaders for the insurgents. However, the rate at which they get new altereds is unknown. But yeah, that is everything there is to know about the life of Gauss. We're at the end of the video now, and according to YouTube, the majority of people who watch the video aren't going to see this. I'm going to quickly take this time to ask for a huge favor. It's not for likes, and it's not for subs, although they are most welcome. Instead, if you could, I was wondering if you could check out the Beyond Light narrative review that I made. It took me a long time to make that, and yeah, it pretty much just got left in the void. Just give it a quick look, and I would be very grateful for that. But yeah, that is everything that you need to know about Gauss. Pretty quick video, but we're going to start rapid firing these things out here, so yeah. I also want to thank everyone that gave support to my last Outriders video. Honestly, going by my history with YouTube, the fact that it's still gaining views and people are still commenting and liking on it is something that's never happened before, and is something that probably shouldn't be happening. This is a sign to me that people are actively searching for that type of Outriders content, and that, to me, is a sign that what I am making is something that there is demand for. So, I want to thank all of you if you are a fan of mine already or the work I do, or if you saw my previous Outriders video. I want to thank you for just taking the time to watch that. My name is Venextron, and I thank you for your time. Take care.